morning. I just finished editing yesterday's vlog and I realized my hair is a total mess. I seriously need to take a shower. But I'll get to do that today because my port is de-accessed. At least for now. I'll have to access it by the end of the day, obviously, to get me some fluids. Unfortunately, I did not have that good of a night. I woke up at like 4-ish, I think, or 5 in the morning, just like dry heaving, I guess, from that little bit of solids I had yesterday. It's like almost noon and I haven't even started sipping at my Kate Farms formula, which probably isn't the best, but my weight is pretty stable. I'm not like dropping 5 pounds a day, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Just gotta watch my blood sugar. Sherlock played like crazy and now he's sleeping. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, his ear is upside down. His ear. You gotta fix your ear, buddy. We gave him some yogurt this morning because we were recommended to give it to him by his trainer because he tends to have loose stools. And he's obsessed with the yogurt, so that's really fun to watch. But yeah, so I am just going to rest and try and recuperate, and hopefully my stomach fills up to some Kate Farms later today. Time to access my port. This is a really unflattering angle and you won't be able to see any of me because I still haven't figured out how to set up the camera so you can see me, but whatever. Time lapse. Let's go. I accessed my port, now I'm hooked up to fluids. I need to get video of me accessing my port for you guys, but I still need to figure out like how's the best way to get a camera angle. Plus I want to release like my port 101 video first, which I still need to finish editing. But we are on our way to get Sherlock some more dog food because that dog eats like crazy, and to go shopping for Nate's birthday present because his birthday is coming up. I'm not sure which day it is, but it's this week.
It's the 5th, it's tomorrow.
Oh, see, it's tomorrow. I'm really bad at this. I am doing it at the last minute, but in all fairness, I'm not going to see him until Friday anyway, so technically I could wait until after his birthday to go birthday shopping.
Wait, when is the 5th? Thursday?
I don't know, you just said the 5th is tomorrow.
It's the 5th, so today is the 3rd.
Okay, then it will be Thursday. I'm still doing pretty last minute, because I've just been insanely busy with Sherlock, and it's like difficult to get out and go shopping. Plus we live like in the middle of nowhere kind of, where there's not a lot of stores to find like interesting things for presents. We're going to go shopping for Nate's birthday present. Hopefully we can find something good. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of terrible at presents, but maybe that's just me being like prejudiced. And that's about it. And it's now officially 2 o'clock and I still haven't started drinking my meal replacement. I was actually going to check my blood sugar though because it doesn't feel like it's dropped. So I'm like, what is even the point? My stomach is nauseous and stuff, so I can just hold off until my blood sugar drops. Do not recommend that style of eating though. Probably not the best for your body. I have to vlog a Sherlock milestone. You can't see his face at all. Oh, there it is. So we put him in his crate while we went out to run errands. And this is the second time we have put him in his crate. Oh yes! And he has not peed in it. Yay! So he's finally learning not to pee in his crate and holding his pee. Oh, now I get some light. Sherlock! Oh, it's a good boy. Let's get another cute shot of your snaz. Yeah, you do so good. That is a good shot. Oh my gosh, it's totally gonna be the thumbnail. Anyway, super proud of him. He's growing up so fast. I love him so much. Milestone on my end, I actually tried some solid food today, which I know I did yesterday, and it kind of ended terribly with me dry heaving at 5 in the morning. But two things about gastroparesis. One, it fluctuates. In most people, it fluctuates. And so that makes it really difficult to like stay on one type of diet, because you might have days where you need a little bit more, you might have days where you need a little bit less. Two, if you go on a purely liquid diet for too long, your stomach's function might actually decrease. So it's like if you can tolerate a little bit of solid food here and there, that's ideal. And three, at least in my case of gastroparesis, I don't know if this is in everybody else's case, when my symptoms decrease enough because I'm on a liquid diet or I'm just not eating period, to a certain point, I actually get stomach aches from like not having solids in my stomach. I don't know. I've heard people with feeding tubes that feed through the J get hunger pains. I guess that's what I get, but I'm not like, I don't have a feeding tube. It's just because my stomach is actually emptying at a normal rate. And then that can come along with its own host of symptoms. So I often end up having to test with solid food. So I had some solid food. I haven't vomited it, but it's been less than 4 hours, and I tend to puke at the 5, 10, 12 hour mark. So we shall see. It certainly left me really symptomatic. And then the other downside of me eating solids is I'm stuck with not very nutritious solids. So I still think I'm gonna try to keep drinking the Kate Farms every day, because that really has like really helped my fatigue and my blood sugar and my nutrition, and I don't wake up feeling like crap every morning. So I definitely want to stick with that. And I'm just kind of testing out, figuring out what this flare-up is doing. We are taking Sherlock out for some lunging training. The lunging training we've been doing has been working really well, at least I think so far. It has promising results. We've been taking him to our local downtown and just sitting in semi-populated areas in a field far enough away that people aren't like walking right in front of his face, and just letting him watch the people go by. And he started off obviously lunging at like everybody he saw, but then eventually he just kind of started watching them. And now today, actually, when my supplies got dropped off by the home infusion company and the guy came into the house, normally he lunges to try and get to the guy. He just listened and was like totally content. So I really think it's helped. Update on the food situation. I think my stomach gave a strong nope to solids. I haven't vomited yet, which is good, but I had diarrhea, which is kind of like the other type of vomit, I guess. Like, it's your stomach's way of saying it's not tolerating what you put in it. And I had severe stomach pain, well, I still do, and bloating and belching and nausea. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I vomit in the middle of the night, because with my gastroparesis, I tend to vomit like hours and hours and hours after I eat something, not within an hour or so after I eat it. So yeah, that's okay though. At least I tried. It's important when even if you're on a liquid diet or in a flare-up, if you feel up to trying solids, you gotta try solids, because there's a small chance that your stomach might tolerate them, and that can help conserve stomach function for a little bit longer. Anyways, on our way to train Sherlock at our local downtown, and since we're actually going when there's sun out, we might be able to get some decent footage, but I don't know. Hopefully I will, and the next scene will be a cute little montage of Sherlock's training. Alright, we are here in our local field. I feel like this is what YouTubers do, but I can't turn around because I'm in my wheelchair. I'm so bummed I didn't get Sherlock's exit from the car on video, because it was hysterical. He was like, I must dramatically exit from the car, and like flung himself forward. It was really funny. And then we walked down this like little sidewalk thing to get to the grass where we are. And he walked really well, but my mom said she got that on video. Just watching.
You tape his face.
He's so fascinated by the grass. So people are about to walk by, so we'll see what Sherlock does.
Oh my God.
Someone with a stroller. He's just like, I'm just gonna sit here and eat the freaking grass. Oh, I should probably have that in my lap. We are back. Here is Tonka. He's still alive. All in all, it went pretty well. It was his first time during the day, so he did have more difficulty not lunging, but he did not lunge at most people. He ignored them. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of like, what my trainer wanted me to do, which I don't think is possible for a puppy of his age and his temperament, was to ask him to focus on me. He sees the person before he even starts lunging and keep that focus on me. But that's asking a lot from Sherlock because he really just wants to watch the person walk by. So what I did instead was I let him watch the people and I treat him as long as he's not lunging. So if he's watching them but not lunging, he gets a treat. So that seems to work really well, because then if I stop treating him, he turns to look at me like, hey, why'd you stop treating me? And I kind of get him to focus on me, but without actually having to use the command and waste that word. Either way, we've definitely seen some improvement in the past few days, and that is good news. Also, he loves going in the car now because he's like super pumped to go and have fun and watch people. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I already updated you guys on Sherlock's training session. And then we came home and he had a lot of energy, so we let him run around outside. And now it's time for bed. Sorry if my eyes are like all red and blotchy. I feel like I'm having an allergic reaction, but I have no idea what to. I was just sitting outside though, so I could just be having an allergic reaction to nature because nature kind of hates me. Tonka Tuck is sleeping and he has his bed back because it's finally clean and dry. I don't know if I've talked about this here, but I've been having a lot of issues with my painkillers that I take at night to sleep and not kicking in for hours. So I've been taking them early, but I totally forgot to do that tonight. So I took them at like 10:30, so that's gonna suck because they're probably not gonna kick in until like midnight. So I'm not looking forward to that. Gastroparesis problems. It's like frustrating. I wish there was a way to get my painkillers without having to go through my stomach, or without having to have a feeding tube, or without like, because they make like painkiller patches, but I can't have constant med administration because my mast cells will react to them eventually, so it has to be like a pill. But then if I take it and my stomach isn't functioning correctly, then it takes forever to kick in. So it's just like a lose-lose with my body. I guess I'm just stuck waiting for hours for my painkillers to kick in and, you know, hoping that they kick in soon. But thank you for watching today's vlog, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night!